Up for the 2024 elections, all eyes will be on the party's voters' hope. Will be, of course, best suited to bring about much-needed change that the country desperately needs. It's for this reason that the Defend Our Democracy movement will now be launching a national civil society campaign called Election Watch. And this campaign is aimed at observing and pronouncing on the integrity of the upcoming 2024 elections. Well, member of the National Committee, Rekgotsofetse Chikane, joins me now live in studio to tell us more about this initiative. And thank you so much, Rekgotsofetse, for your time, and good morning to you.
Thanks for having me.
I mean, I think it's important to have this conversation now back-to-back around the integrity of the elections, and I suppose this is why Election Watch has also been initiated. But do you have concerns? Is that why this initiative was started? Because perhaps you have concerns that because next year's elections would be probably the most hotly contested, you still want to ensure the integrity of the elections is intact?
Yeah, so you would have noticed over the last 2 years, civil society as a whole has paid a lot of attention around electoral reform, this idea of how do we handle independent candidates, and the entire campaign that civil societies really back themselves around is understanding that next year's elections could be extremely contested. It's a possible election where you have a coalition at a national level if the ANC loses enough votes. And because of that, we are not taking the integrity of the elections for granted. Right, which is why you see such massive efforts before elections to get young people to register, civil society organizations going to voting registration stations to make sure that everything is moving smoothly. As Defend Our Democracy, we're both contributing to that effort, but also telling civil society that protecting our democracy doesn't happen in the days preceding the elections only, but on the actual day of casting your vote. And because of that, we wanted to protect the integrity of that day in particular, which is why Defend Our Democracy decided to launch this national campaign.